But isn't it interesting that when everybody notices something and they hate it so much, nothing changes? Like, everybody I know doesn't like this. And I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, you've probably seen these too, right? Headlights are getting brighter and brighter, and nobody likes it. But even past that, lights in general have been getting like way more annoying. Have you ever noticed how like there's no more yellow lighting anywhere? It's all this really bright white lighting. I know for me personally, in one of my rooms, I at some point had to get white lighting because of videos, right? I wanted white lights so I could have better for videos, right? Better lighting for videos. And it was terrible. It was the worst thing ever. It's not pleasant to have bright white lights on you at all times. But why are they everywhere then? Why is everything with bright white lighting, right? And I think that when people are complaining about something like this, it's a very like normal thing to be like, oh, who cares? Like you gotta, you know, don't sweat the small stuff, is I think what somebody could very easily say. But there is proof that these things are not meaningless at all, right? They're totally not meaningless, especially when they're everywhere. Yeah, you walk into one room with bright white lights, or you get flashed by some bright headlights when you're driving. Like, that's not the end of the world. We all know that. Nobody's saying that this is that big of a problem, but there are real impacts, especially when this is everywhere. You know, it's not one room. A great example of why this is, I think, a good encapsulation of why this is so interesting is because of a very famous phenomenon that where retail stores will use bright white lights and loud music to try to overstimulate their shoppers, so they're more likely to buy more. This is something that people have been doing since like the 80s, I think. And it's interesting, right? That's if we're to say, and I'm sure this isn't 100% true, but if we're to make the generalization that retail stores are the first place these started popping up, why would they be everywhere? Like, why do we start putting them everywhere? You know, there's no argument that every single place wants to overwhelm you, right? So why? Another great example of this is, why do we have bright headlights when they're distracting all of the drivers, right? There's so many cases where it's like, why is that happening when everybody dislikes it and there's no real reason for it? Of course, there are some real reasons as to why these lights are being used, right?